Hello, so today I'm going to share my updated wardrobe. So this video is a collaboration with Victoria and she has made a video about the clothes that she is decluttering, which is always very inspirational to watch, I find. So I really love Victoria's channel. She shares a lot of good insights about minimalism and other very important topics that are related, like money and productivity. I especially love all the tips and her own routines that she shares to make everyday life as easy and as good as possible. And thanks so much, Victoria, for working with me, and everyone, thanks for checking her video out. So these are all my t-shirts and sweaters. And I especially love to layer things, to have different layers for when it's colder. And therefore I really like these wrap tops a lot. And I like to have one with shorter sleeves and one with a bit longer, so that I can put on what fits the best with the weather. And as always with the new thrifted clothes, I have cut out the labels because I'm very sensitive to those and they itch my skin, so I always cut them out. And so here I will put them all together for an overview. And so here I have a sweater for the cold days to keep me warm, and this one comes from the thrift store, and this is one of the wrap tops that I bought last year and I still wear it on a daily basis. This one I use for in between when it's very cold and I need an extra layer in my jacket. And this one is also for the thrift store, also an extra layer. And this is my favorite wrap top. It is very light and very comfortable and I just love to wear it. And of course I also have this one that I'm wearing right now. And so I really like the wrap tops, and I also have to always make a little bow on the back side. But at this moment I like them a bit more than just regular shirts or tops. It's just so convenient when it gets a bit colder or a bit warmer. And I'm very happy with these thrifted clothes. They almost costed nothing, but I really enjoy wearing them. I did not have very high demands this year, to be honest, because of the inflation and everything going on in the world. Clothes were like the last thing I wanted to spend money on. So usually I would have gone for organic cotton and things like that, but this year it really didn't matter much to me. Only thing was that they needed to be thrifted. And here I have another wrap top. This one is a bit on the shorter side, but I still like to wear it. But it is not as comfortable as the other two, but I still love to wear it, and it's still comfortable enough. And I used to wear a lot of black, but I'm transitioning more to earth tones and beige or taupe color. And my cozy sweater for the winter that I also bought in the thrift store. And I have an extra layer, a sort of poncho or some sort of scarf that if it's really cold and I'm at home I can just put it on top as well. And I also bought this jacket in the thrift store. It's a little bit of an in-between jacket and I also really love the fabric and the color. I used to always have very dark jackets, so I kind of like this a bit brighter one. And this is still the jacket that I have from last year, and it's a very good jacket. It keeps the wind out and the rain, and it's really convenient when it's raining or when it's very cold. So in the winter I wear this on the daily basis. And the winters can be quite cold here, so I have invested in some sweaters this winter. And I have bought them second hand this year. And this is my winter scarf. It's a one-piece scarf. I love the one-piece scarves. And this is also my summer jacket. I have this one for a very long time now, and it was also thrifted. I think already for 5 years or so. And so these are all my pants. For me, the pants need to be very comfortable because I don't like pants that are very tight in the stomach. Always bothers me a lot. So I don't do any zippers or things like that. It needs to be elastic and it needs to feel like I'm wearing a pajama. This is the first one. And I got this jeans legging for when I'm working in the evening in the restaurant, and I also wear it when I'm just sitting at home. Sometimes it's one of those pants for in the home, but it's very convenient as well to have one jean tregging. And this is my winter pants, and they always accumulate a lot of hair, so I use the lint roller a lot. And this is more of a summer pants. It's very light and very comfortable. It's even more comfortable than a pajama, and I also wear it all the time at home. And so I wash my clothes just with some soap knots. I use these ones. I don't use any sort of fragmented washing things. Just the soap knots work well enough for me. And I do have a washing drying machine, but for the clothes I want them to last me as long as possible. So I do hang dry them. But the other things like socks, towels, pajamas and all those things, I do put them in the dryer. And these ones I wear at home all the time in the winter. They are so soft and they keep my feet warm. And I also have this thing to get the sweaters that I have bought secondhand in a much better shape, so that I can wear them as long as possible and they look a bit decent. I really love this one. I used to have one that was working on batteries and that was full of plastic a long time ago, but I never used it because it was actually so much more work than just this simple one. And this is my backpack, the only bag I have right now. And if you ask me, I don't know how I have survived the summers last couple of years because I did not really have that much outfits to wear. I am planning next summer to have a bit more, but usually I just put on a very light pants and just a t-shirt. So some things have changed, a lot of thrifted items this year, and this was the tour of my wardrobe. I hope you enjoyed it and thanks so much for watching. And don't forget to check out Victoria's video in which she declutters her wardrobe. And see you next time again.